live. We're live here, running a little late, but that doesn't. Don't ever tell anybody that.
Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Don't tell anyone that we're late. We're here in New York City, and we're doing our first of our Dada Festival, our first session 1, European Dada Superstars.
Right.
And we have, are we live on?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, good. We're live on Facebook, and we're live on YouTube, and we've got everybody waiting to come on and do their Dada thing with us. I'm Peter Karloftis.
I'm Cat George.
And we are from 3 Rooms Press. Woohoo, 3 Rooms.
All right.
And we are the Plagiarists. We are the Plagiarists. We have stolen the last plague, germ for germ,
and
from 100 years ago.
We're going to end the current one.
We brought it here now as the same germ for germ.
Like we're going to end it with art.
We're going to end it with art and Dada. The Plagiarists are here.
Okay.
So we are in New York, and we have 10 other performers from the continent, the UK, and possibly a few other places. I've got to look here. I think that's it. We've got UK, we've got Spain, Brussels, we got Belgium, Netherlands, Ireland, France, Switzerland, and another Spain. So we've got 5 or 6.
We are so happy to get started with our presentation today. We are featuring contributors to Maintenant 15, which you can see here. It's a collection of contemporary Dada writing and art. This is our 15th edition, and what we have is 242 artists and writers from 33 countries.
And 6 continents. We're going to get Antarctica next year. We swear. You watch. You know, you're going to eat those words if you don't think we will. And this cover art is by Adele Rodriguez. And he is a Cuban American, and he's been just so hot now. And it's called Side Effects. And if any of us have looked in a mirror in the last 15, 16, 18 months, everything is fractured. I think we all look just like this, which is what attracted us to our theme, Humanity, the Reboot. So we are here. We're connecting with our contributors in Europe and in the UK. We could have said that differently last year, but there's more change. So it's okay. I think we're all one when it comes to being artists and poets and artists and wanting to help the world a little, to come together, to connect, and to inspire others to do the same. So that's what we're about here with 3 Rooms Press when we publish our Maintenant 15, and this is our 14th edition. The first one was published by
Arthur Cravan.
Long story. A long story, but
why don't we start out by having you read the introduction to this
very good idea, Kat.
Great.
Very good idea. Plagiarist 1 will read the Humanity, the Reboot.
And then we'll get into our performers.
Let me put on the good old glasses.
Even a plagiarist needs glasses.
I know. Reboot humanity. Ha! With irreversible climate change, bottomless inequality, blatant warmongering, self-obsessed authoritarianism, and a widespread pandemic, who needs the same world now? The Beckett quote, "Fail better," may have held some significance in the latter stage of the last century, but at this terminus of existence, it would be impossible for humanity to fail any better. This pinnacle of failure is ours to behold. And we must celebrate, as we do here, by creating that which fully reveals the extent of ruin humanity has inflicted upon our planet. Now, we fail best.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to fail best from now on. Forget fail better. We've done it. There's nowhere more to go in that direction. So perhaps we can get together and start inspiring others.
Okay, so just so you know who the readers are and in what order, our performers include Regina Bellamy, Imanol Buisan, Béné, Kusendila, Ruud Janssen,
Anatoly Kudriavitsky, Nina Zivancevic, if she's here, I hope.
Aliah, Rosenthal.
For Burke,
Sam Dodson, Boni Joy, and
Fausto Grossi.
And right after Anatoly or Nina, depending, we'll have a short intermission with a great world premiere of a video by Haida Hattree and Jay LaCroix. So, with no further ado, let's welcome to the stage Regina.
Regina Bellamy.
Hi.
Hey, so nice to meet. It's wonderful.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to have to excuse the accent. I'm actually American. I just live in
Yay! It's okay. But you are in the UK, right?
Yes, I am. I've been here 12 years.
Okay.
Wow, where are you exactly?
Painting, the English Riviera, they call the area.
Very nice.
Great.
Good for you. I wouldn't leave either.
No, I like it here.
Good.
Okay, so we're going to get off and we're going to leave you to it.
Regina Bellamy from the UK.
Via US.
Côte d'Azur.
Okay. Or vice versa. I'm going to read you a poem I wrote. It's my first Dada poem. And it has to do with connecting with one another in hopes of rebuilding together. The daily alone isolation, the spread of concerns around lacking a friend most, practicing the shaking of the hand, a custom who has grown most accustomed social, touch friend on a daily, in small, get basic life, small relationship, heartfelt in help. Be someone, we from we, today us, someone feel us, someone today, or someone else. And there you have it.
Thank you,
Regina.
First
and foremost, got a poem. So you had a work of art in the book.
I do.
Let's see it. Absolutely, nice. I love that piece.
Let me show you big. Hold on, hold it up again, please. Thank you. There it is.
Right, with the hands on there. What's the title?
Working Together.
All right.
And you mean what you say. You're following your heart here. And that's what we have available inside these pages and in the creative process is to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and, this is amazing. I love the last one too. It was beautiful.
Great.
Well, we love your work and thank you for your ideals and being a part of ours and connecting and your energy going out as artists. I think it's just wonderful.
I appreciate it, and I love you guys.
Love you too. We're coming to the Riviera soon, so
yes, come
look be on the lookout. Do you have a private beach?
No, sorry.
Okay. We have one author with a private. We have one author with a private beach, and we decided we only want authors with private beaches from now on.
All right.
We can have a gathering there.
Good. Yes, we'll all go there. We won't tell them. Very good. Good choice.
Okay. So we're going to say goodbye, stay in the green room, and we'll bring everybody back at the end. And here, we'd like to introduce our next guest.
Yes.
Imanol Buisan.
Imanol, there you are. Right. He's got some sound collage, and we're very interested in seeing. Imanol is in Spain. He's near Barcelona. Are you in Barcelona?
Near Barcelona.
Right in Barcelona. Okay, very good.
Okay, so
take it away.
Okay, hi. I am going to make a collage, and I put a soundtrack. It's a poem by Santa Teresa, mixed with instrumental techno. Okay, I hope you like it. I don't know what it's going to be.
Y tan alta vida espero, que muero porque no muero. Vivo ya fuera de mí, después que muero de amor, porque vivo en el Señor, que me quiso para sí. Cuando el corazón le dispuso en él este letrero, que muero porque no muero. Esta divina prisión del amor en que yo vivo ha hecho a Dios mi cautivo y libre mi corazón, y causa en mí tal pasión ver a Dios mi prisionero, que muero porque no muero. Ay, qué larga es esta vida, qué duros estos destierros, esta cárcel, estos hierros en que el alma está metida. Solo esperar la salida me causa dolor tan fiero, que muero porque no muero. Ay, qué vida tan amarga no se goza el Señor. Porque si es dulce el amor, no lo es la esperanza larga. Quíteme Dios esta carga, más pesada que el acero, que muero porque no muero. Solo con la confianza vivo de que he de morir, porque muriendo el vivir me asegura mi esperanza. Muerte do el vivir se alcanza, no te tardes, que te espero, que muero porque no muero. Mira que el amor es fuerte, vida, no me seas molesta, mira que solo me resta, para ganarte perderte. Venga ya la dulce muerte, el morir venga ligero que muero porque no muero. Aquella vida de arriba, que es la vida verdadera, hasta que esta vida muera, no se goza estando viva. Muerte, no me seas esquiva, viva muriendo primero, que muero porque no muero. Vida, ¿qué puedo yo darle a mi Dios que vive en mí, si no es el perderte a ti, para merecer ganarle? Quiero muriendo alcanzarle, pues tanto a mi amado quiero, que muero porque no muero. Vuestra soy, para vos nací. Vuestra soy, para vos nací. ¿Qué mandáis hacer de mí? Soberana majestad, eterna sabiduría, bondad buena al alma mía, Dios alteza, un ser, bondad, la gran vileza mirad que hoy os canta amor así. ¿Qué mandáis hacer de mí? Vuestra soy, pues me criastes, vuestra, pues me redimistes, vuestra, pues que me sufristes, vuestra, pues que me llamastes, vuestra, porque me esperastes, vuestra, pues no me perdí. ¿Qué mandáis hacer de mí? ¿Qué mandáis, pues, buen señor, que haga tan vil criado? ¿Cuál oficio le habéis dado a este esclavo pecador? Veisme aquí, mi dulce amor, amor dulce, veisme aquí, ¿qué mandáis hacer de mí? Veis aquí mi corazón, yo le pongo en vuestra palma, mi cuerpo, mi vida y alma, mis entrañas y afición, dulce esposo y redención, pues por vuestra me ofrecí, ¿qué mandáis hacer de mí? Dadme muerte, dadme vida, dad salud o enfermedad, honra o deshonra me dad, dadme guerra o paz crecida, fraqueza o fuerza cumplida, que a todo digo que sí, ¿qué mandáis hacer de mí? Dadme riqueza o pobreza, dad consuelo o desconsuelo, dadme alegría o tristeza, dadme infierno o dadme cielo, vida dulce, sol sin pelo, pues del todo me rendí, ¿qué mandáis hacer de mí? Si queréis, dadme oración, si no, dadme sequedad, si abundancia y devoción, y si no esterilidad. Soberana majestad, solo hallo paz aquí, ¿qué mandáis hacer de mí? Dadme, pues, sabiduría, o por amor, ignorancia, dadme años de abundancia, o de hambre y carestía, dad tiniebla o claro día, revolvedme aquí o allí, ¿qué mandáis hacer de mí? Si queréis que esté holgando, quiero por amor holgar. Si me mandáis trabajar, morir quiero trabajando. Decid, ¿dónde, cómo y cuándo? Decid, dulce amor, decid, ¿qué mandáis hacer de mí? Dadme calvario o tabor, desierto o tierra abundosa, sea lluvia en el dolor, o Juan que al pecho reposa, sea viña fructuosa o estéril, si cumple así, ¿qué mandáis hacer de mí? Sea José puesto en cadenas, o de Egipto adelantado, o David sufriendo penas, o ya David encumbrado, sea Jonás anegado, o libertado de allí, ¿qué mandáis hacer de mí? Esté callando o hablando, haga fruto o no le haga, muéstreme la ley mi llaga, goce de evangelio blando, esté penando o gozando, solo vos en mí vivid, ¿qué mandáis hacer de mí? Vuestra soy, para vos nací, ¿qué mandáis hacer de mí? Sobre aquellas palabras dilectus meures mihi, ya toda me entregué y vi, y de tal suerte he trocado, que es mi amado para mí, y yo soy para mi amado. Cuando el dulce cazador me tiró y dejó rendida, en los brazos del amor mi alma quedó caída, y cobrando nueva vida de tal manera he trocado, que es mi amado para mí, y yo soy para mi amado. hirióme con una flecha enarbolada de amor, y mi alma quedó hecha una con su piel. Ya yo no quiero otro amor, pues a mi Dios me he entregado, y mi amado es para mí, y yo soy para mi amado. Coloquio amoroso. Si el amor que me tenéis, Dios mío, es como el que os tengo, decidme, ¿en qué me detengo? O vos, ¿en qué os detenéis? Alma, ¿qué quieres de mí? Dios mío, no más que verte. ¿Y qué temes más de ti? Lo que más temo es perderte. Un alma en Dios escondida, ¿qué tiene que desear? Sino amar y más amar, y en amor toda escondida tornarte de nuevo a amar. Un amor que ocupe os pido, Dios mío, mi alma os tenga, para hacer un dulce nido a donde más la convenga. Oh hermosura que excedéis. Oh hermosura que excedéis a todas las hermosuras. Sin herir dolor hacéis, y sin dolor deshacéis, el amor de las criaturas. Oído que así juntáis dos cosas tan desiguales, no sé por qué os desatáis, pues atado fuerza dais a tener por bien los males. Juntáis quien no tiene ser con el ser que no se acaba, sin acabar acabáis, sin tener que amar amáis, engrandecéis nuestra nada. Ayes del destierro. Cuán triste es, Dios mío, la vida sin ti. Ansiosa de verte, deseo morir. Carrera muy larga es la de este suelo, morada penosa, muy duro destierro. Oh sueño adorado, sácame de aquí. Ansiosa de verte, deseo morir. Lúgubre es la vida, amarga en extremo, que no vive el alma que está de ti lejos. Oh dulce bien mío, que soy infeliz. Ansiosa de verte, deseo morir. Oh muerte benigna, socorre mis penas. Tus golpes son dulces, que el alma libertan. Qué dicha, oh mi amado, estar junto a ti. Ansiosa de verte, deseo morir. El amor mundano apega a esta vida, el amor divino por la otra suspira. Sin ti, Dios eterno. ¿Quién puede?
What could be more now than that? Wow. What could be more Metanol than that?
All right.
Thank you so much, Imanol. It's beautiful.
That's gorgeous.
It's in the moment, Metanol, and very, very. You are you know, I know you're a very well-respected artist in your community, and you're a very well-respected artist in our community as well. So we're so honored to have your work every year and to be able to, you know, connect and communicate with our, you know, our book and your work. So thank you so much. You'll be back up a little later. Stay on if you like, and we'll talk some more. Okay. What a night. What is it called? Do you have a title?
For this now?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
Who needs a title? I'm sorry that I said anything.
So
it's
who's
great
next?
work. We're gonna go.
Okay.
See you in a bit, Imanol.
See you.
And we have our Metanol 15. We've done 14 of these issues. The first one was done by Arthur Cravan in 1913. So we'll talk about him maybe some more later.
Right.
But right now we're going to bring up our next performer, Renee Christendillia. So come on, Béné.
All right.
Hey,
Hi.
Long time no see.
How are you? I got to turn your sound on. There you go. Can you hear?
I can hear. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Okay, so wonderful. Good to see you.
Yes, good to see you. I'm glad you got your book.
Yes.
We just had somebody in Kenya. Yay. Somebody in Kenya just got theirs in the mail today. So I mean, 5 months, you know, or whatever it's been. It's insane, but they are getting out there, and We work together, and I'm so glad you have yours.
Yeah, I'm really thrilled to hear what you're going to do today.
And we're thrilled to see and hear what you're going to do now. So take it away.
Thank you. I'm just, and congratulations on the book. The artwork was amazing. I've had a really good laugh. Page 66, I'm not going to give anything away, but go to page 66. I really laughed out loud. I'm going to read Just Travel, the poem that you published in Maintenant 15. This year we'll travel from the clock tower in the village and fly through disheartened cities. It will leave us with thoughts and visions to go see these towns and revisit hope that we hushed can boast, if not a precious gift of days, the lingering of bees, of bravery, and a crop of balcony-grown roses where our voices once roamed. These years, my sons, will come home to you from me. If not, leaving behind a two-seater swing and O2 in the shade of oaks to me and you both. Now is our time to hop off slogans and greet the coaches that calling at Brussels, Feversham, Delhi, Cape Town, New York, for a fellow 2030 commuter open ears and imagined closed doors. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much.
Wow, that was really
you're in
beautiful.
Brussels or just Belgium? Where are you in?
I'm in Florence right now.
Oh, you're in Florence right now.
Yeah.
Wow. You're that's very nice. We love Florence. We wish we were there with you. But you're doing it for us, as everybody in the book are working together to create, some sort of.
She's right there. That's my poem, and I was thinking.
Right next to Regina. That's wonderful.
That's great.
How about that, Regina? Put her up there for a second. Where's Regina? She's there.
Regina.
Look at that. You guys are in the. That's wonderful.
All right.
We're coming to the UK Gold Coast. I think she needs to be unmuted.
Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
She's muted. Okay.
Oh, Béné.
There we go. Right. Yeah.
Hello, Regina.
Hello. Your poem's great.
Forever.
That's so nice.
I love your poem. I loved hearing you read it, though.
Yeah.
The spread is so nice to have you two together, because every spread in here was that ideal that carries on to carry into the next spread.
It's powerful.
So it's so nice to have you both here right away,
right?
And together. And so we're gonna hang out in the green room, and we're gonna bring you back up later, and we'll do some talking all together. But thank you, thanks so much.
Thank you.
From Florence.
Yeah.
How about that?
All
right. So we're gonna bring up Ruud Janssen. So thank you.
Nice to see you.
From the Netherlands. What town are you in?
I'm from Breda, in the Netherlands, southern parts of the Netherlands.
Southern
Breda.
Is it near Rotterdam or?
It's a half hour from Rotterdam. Yes.
Oh, okay. So.
Okay, wonderful.
Very nice, very nice. I wish we could visit you as well. So maybe one day.
And for the folks at home, what page is your piece on?
On 195. Yes, 195.
Okay.
Open your
book.
95.
All right, beautiful.
We love your work.
Yes. So we're gonna have you take it away now. Okay.
Okay. Well, first a glass of water to make the drawing easy original. And as you can see, it's called the Corona app. It has to do with the connection of human beings and digital machines. And that's a big part of what I'm making my drawings about, connecting the digital works and the drawings. So that's quite a strange world we live in, because if you connect things, you're not sure if things are connected at all.
Right.
Fantastic. What an experience.
That was beautiful.
More
What a
than
way to
meets-
focus on that, the elements that make a complete piece.
More than meets the eye, and it depends on what your
Mhm.
eye sees, and what you're allowed to see, and what
Yeah.
someone in control can allow you to see. Very,
Mhm.
very interesting. Enjoyed the experience.
Yeah.
We love your work. Always, every year, we're so honored again.
Mhm.
Right.
I'm honored as well to be included.
Yeah.
And we had a very nice Ruud from Betoda Sibum on page 236. Okay.
All right, so we'll
So-
bring you back up in a little while. Stay put in the
Green room?
in the green room, and thank
All
you so
right.
much.
Okay, I will.
Thank
right.
you. All right. So we're moving along in this, our second annual International Virtual Dada Festival, Session 1, European Dada Superstars, Part 1. Peter, who do we have next?
We have Anatoly Kudryavitsky, who I think is in Ireland.
European Dada Superstars, Part 1. Peter, who do we have next?
We have Anatoly
Turn the sound
Kudryavitsky.
down.
Who take him back off and
Okay. Turn the sound down. Make him back on. Okay.
we should have checked him out. Take him off and put him back.
Okay, so what you need to do is you need to turn off your live stream.
No live stream.
And just watch the studio for now and keep your sound up. So we'll add you back in the stream. Please welcome Anatoly.
Turn off your live stream.
No live stream.
And just watch the studio for now and keep sound up.
Right, so is it working?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Welcome.
Okay.
Nope, you're still coming through, so you must have the live. Turn off the either Facebook. Turn off
Any better?
Facebook. Or YouTube.
Yes.
Unless you like this, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm willing to.
I'm actually watching on YouTube.
Okay.
I don't know,
So turn off
what do you want me to do? I'm sorry, I'm not very experienced here.
Turn off Facebook and YouTube for a moment and stay on StreamYard.
Well, Facebook is off.
For a moment.
What about YouTube?
What do you want me to? I'm sorry, I'm not very experienced here.
Turn off Facebook and YouTube for a moment and stay.
Okay.
A little bit because we need to Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
He's muted.
Oh.
So unmute him and take us off of there.
There you go.
No, he's muted.
Their mic isn't connected. So we need you to turn your sound up.
Turn your mute off, Anatoly, and we're going to get off of there. Get him.
Okay.
Please.
Oops. I'll get you off. There we go. Okay, so can we hear you, Anatoly?
Get us off.
Oops. I can hear you, Anatoly. Okay. Oops. I'll get you off.
All right.
Okay, so can we hear you, Anatoly?
Yes. I'm going to start. So I have a poem in the late. Yeah.
Oops. I'll get you off.
Is it better now? Right, so I'm going to read a poem that was published in the latest maintenance. It's called Tutelage. Here is some brain attending the University of Momentum. Here are the veins of speech. Somebody majors in minorities. Somebody says something meaningful, like Europe is in love with the people it has killed. Ah, my little mind forest, what have these surf-air watermelons done to you? Some addresses don't add up. Sounds a busy, filling nothingness but concrete utterance. Errors look a bit cocktail, but why worry? We've got all the tweezers in the world. A debate on bait, hook-shaped, the frankness of the fractional. Questions ask questions, in which before, when before, at the dawn of the sky tomato. Our doubts split into smaller doubts, complete a list of congealed conjectures. The blue animosity of the skylight, mind lamps luster, incredulity of a lip and an eye. The skylight, mind lamps luster.
Very good. Very good, Anatoly. Thank you. I can't hear you now.
You're muted again.
Okay. He needs to just turn his sound up. You need to turn your sound up. Okay. Okay. All right. We have to say
we're gonna do the video.
we're gonna say goodbye to you now, Anatoly, and we loved your reading. We want you to stick around, and we'll have you come back and join us just in a little short amount of time. That was a beautiful piece. I loved it.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So we're going to say goodbye for now. All right. And now
we're going to show the video now. Now is the video from Haida Hatry, who is from Germany, but she lives here in New York, and Jane LaCroix, lifelong New Yorker. They did this, created this. We did a library show the week before, and we couldn't show this because it was through their live stream. So now that we are in control, please welcome, what's the name of this video? I guess it'll say so.
Yes, and this was based on a true story from Haida's childhood growing up on a pig farm. So here we go.
In the morning, at 4, our mom woke us up. Quickly, jump into your stable clothing. There are too many rats. Dad filled the manure canal with water. Rats can swim, but not for very long. Soaking wet rats peeked out of it. Soaking wet rats climbed out of it. Soaking Soaking wet rats cleaned their little faces. Dad handed us shovels and said, "You only have to strike when the rat is coming out." Mom ran to the first and hit it with strength. Dad hit the hay fork right into its spine. Soaking wet rats ran around. Soaking wet rats were full of fear. One soaking wet rat, she was dead. I thought to myself, I will not do this. Then one ran towards me, and I smashed it hard. There was no space left on the hay fork. All skewered rats screamed and fidgeted. Soaking wet rats were screaming. Soaking wet rats were fidgeting. Soaking wet rats were full of fear. Suddenly, a rat jumped on my hand. I peed in my pants and screamed out loud. Soaking wet rats made me fear them. Soaking wet rats were everywhere. Soaking wet rats made me alert. Soaking wet rats woke me up. All laughed at me because it was just cow shit sticking to my shovel and falling onto my hand. I thought to myself, I'll never do this again. I'll never do this again. And I understood that nobody can force me. Soaking wet rats were all dead. Soaking wet rats made me aware. Soaking wet rats made me aware who I am and that I can decide and that I can decide.
Oh, yeah. That was Haida Hattrey and Jane LaCroix.
Both contributors to Maintenant for many years, and what a treat it was to be able to play that.
Yes, it was beautiful. As Hot Glue in the Gun says here on YouTube, that was super gluey. So now we are now getting into the second half of our second annual International Virtual Dada Festival Session 1. European Dada. I'll read a little bit later.
Okay.
Let's welcome to the stage right now
Mr. Rosenthal from Zurich, Switzerland. Aliah. Here he comes. Hey, look at that.
Hello.
He's here. He's in the house.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You're here from Switzerland, right?
I'm right now in Switzerland, and let's see if everyone wants. Can you hear me? Page 41, you can see, or actually, page 40 is the picture right by my poem. Actually, I love it. It's Jesse McCloskey. I thought it's such a it's a real indicative presentation of humanity.
Indicative, yes. Take us off and take it away there.
Take it away.
In that, I will. So people say, I have a penis, a real live penis. Never ever use it for menial tasks, only long verse or short bursts, always ins, always outs, up and down, melodic jubilation, coordinated body talking, sweat over brow thumping, spin, drift, ink splotch on the small of back, slick buttock, lift off the linoleum boulevard. Wait, wait, wait. My pen is my penis. I don't come till you come. Everyone should have something to write with. I found something.
Thank you. Woo!
Okay, beautiful.
Great.
Nice job from Zurich, huh?
Yeah. Well,
How's
thank you.
everything there?
Thank you. Everything's great. And I'm really appreciative of being in this excellent collection. It's super great. I think it's one of your best of all of them.
You were definitely in the right spread too with that.
Right.
The pentagram, the penis with pentagram or whatever that title is. Yes.
I think that has something to do with humanity, I hope, still. So
I think so. I think so.
Okay. Well,
thank you.
We're gonna see you in a little bit. So until then, here we are. The
Maintenant, can we run we are the plagiarists. We have stolen every germ from the last plague, and we have come back 100 years later and are actually 103 years later at this moment. And we are to be now, to be maintenant. We have our maintenant 15. And there's 242 artists and from 33 countries and 6 continents. And next year we'll even be branching out more. We've just had such a fulfilling time making this a labor of love to connect with people from all over. And it is it was the want of all the Dadaists back during World War I. As soon as they saw 40,000 corpses piling up for absolutely no reason, to replay the Franco-Prussian War or some border, and to say if this is what beauty has gotten us up to here, we've got to change everything. So it's so fulfilling for us to make this, as I said, our labor of love, and to take it 100 years later, 105 years later, and because their ideal was to connect. And there was a war going on, and it was tough to do. They had the Moscow group, they had the Zurich group, they had the Berlin group, they had the Paris group, and they became almost warring factions along with the war, trying to, fulfill that ideal. And we do have 160 wars probably going on, but we don't have them between.
The wars aren't between the covers of this book.
They aren't there between us, except in the war to be to connect and to be heard and to be able to produce a labor of love this late stage of the game.
All right. So who's next, Pete?
I thought you were going to read.
Oh, next up, let's have Fork read, and then I'll do
Fork Burke
Please
from Switzerland as well.
Burke, turn on your microphone.
Hello.
Yay!
All right. So great to see you.
Change everything. Yes.
So I will let you take it away. Fork.
Great. Thank you. I'm going to read from this. Yes. I'm going to read Icicle. Whispered Boy. Pickled beets, tribal disputes, a kind of cold weather pleasure. Fire and fish folks, steam devoured. Temporary butter people had to story those string necklaces. What land gives marks on feet? At last you, being white all at once, a story wore itself out. New horrors, laughter of unused bodies. Virgin preserved mud shaking hay, travels our molded metal uninterrupted. Look what he can do. Speak, make sing. She can't be put to death. It's all breathing she is. Soil, a spiral. Directions under skin. Combination babies, each one growing into their face, body, reed. Being our 2 arms with legs symbol. Observed by agreements, seeing what sees. A deity for every death, determined to language forming. Thank you. Thanks, Dada.
Thank you, Burke. That was so great to hear you. So
great to read here.
Yeah, you're coming all the way from Switzerland. So
And little Bill.
Bien. How do you say Bien?
Bien.
That's good. All right.
You got it.
I'm back.
Yeah, so
Peter.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read a piece now, and I'm gonna say goodbye to Fork for a moment. And
bye, Fork.
Bye, Fork. So this book is just full of incredible pieces. It's kind of like reading a weird novel, but I think that the key is that each spread leads to the next spread, which leads to the next spread. So I'm going to read a piece from a Gaël Odic from Paris, France. This is called Really? Bubble! Soothing, terrifying, deliberately chosen, life incarcerated, outside birds are singing. Solitude! Cruel, essential, destructive, desperately life-saving, outside silence is screaming. Nature! Inaccessible, sublimated, fantasized, plastered everywhere. Outside, lies are flying. Liberty! Lame, flawed, I shall embrace thee till blue in the face. Outside, I refuse to listen any longer. World, sealed, unconceivable, gone insane, maliciously undefined. Outside, hope is whispering. Bubble, made of forbearance, restlessness, solidarity. Rather die than let go. Soon I will be heard dancing outside. All right. So thank you very much. That was from Gaël Odic from Paris, France. That's in the Maintenant 15. Okay, so please, our next person that we're going to bring on to the stage. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to purchase either this issue or
any other
issue,
14 issues,
there's a fun link there, bit.ly/Dada now. So that will get you to a page that shows all of our issues, and you can buy them anywhere in the world from that link, bit.ly/Dada now. Of course, it's also on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and all that good stuff.
And Three Rooms Press.
Hey! Okay, who's next, Pete?
Next we have Bonnie Joy, another Swiss resident. So
there's Bonnie Joy. Bonnie Joy, there she is. Take it away, Bonnie.
All right. Hi, guys. Thank you. So I'm on page 153. I'm right next to this girl, Megan, and her poem is called Pick Up the Pace, Bitch. Well, mine is about robots. Bitch, you're the robot. You asking me if I'm a robot is like Mercury giving me retro shade. There's a difference between metal and fragrant, juicy organisms. That's the reason smell-o-vision never worked. The mathematics of your outside world creates patterns similar to spirographs. But is there a mathematics of being cold soaked in a down jacket on an orange cruiser bike in the middle of a Swiss traffic circle in a mountain rainstorm? Humans can live without some of their parts. For example, I have lived 44 years without an appendix, but you, robot, cannot function without your sensors. You base your operations on logic, but some things are illogical, like what represents the beyond in bed, bath, and beyond. Humans inherit personality traits and respond to their environments. Like I decide what shade of pink I'll wear on any given day. I choose where to mindfully aim my camera and what constitutes nutritious screen time. Honey, nobody programs me. What can you reboot in another bot? Don't show me photos of your B9 great-grandfather Rodney and ask me if I'm human. Maybe you can dream, but I could feel that dull ache deep in my gut that says something isn't right in the world. And now is the time to refresh our collective consciousness and solve all of these problems together. Besides, robots can't dance, but I slay because I partied in my grandmother's silver shoes to an orchestra of cicadas on the Delaware Raritan towpath. Don't you ignore me, robot. What's wrong? You need an electrical charge? Give me a break. I use rest as resistance, sleep as my bomb. Oh, you say you can dance? Touche, hombre. I can do the robot, but can you do the human? Maybe you can automate through the motions, but water is the universal solvent. Water is essential for all life. So drink up, biatch, because if you don't got it in you, then you're the robot.
Woo! Boni joy! All right.
What a joy, Boni.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely.
Well,
thank you for creating.
Stay in the green room, and we'll bring up everybody
back
up at once.
We have one more reader today.
We have one more performer.
Yes, a performer, and that would be. We're going to say goodbye to Boni Joy for a moment.
Hi,
and
thank you.
back in a moment.
Love you guys.
Hello.
All right. Wow,
we are the plagiarists.
The plagiarists.
And we're back. You won't get rid of us that easily.
Yeah.
And let's bring up Fausto, and then we'll talk about the next issue. Oh, there he is. Yeah, hey, Fausto.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Everything will be okay. The poetry will save the world. So we have to be happy. Better time will come. Okay?
We got to get you off mute. You're
muted.
We cannot hear you. Unmute. Unmute. We cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. Fausto.
Unmute.
Unmute.
You can't do it?
No, I can't. Unmute.
No.
Hey. Okay.
Hey. But now I can repeat. Because I don't know, the micro was on, and I don't know why was off later. So, what I said is this. This is a joke. You see? Everything will be better. The poetry will save the world. We have to be happy for that. You know, we don't have to worry at all. You know, this is my message and my performance. Okay? What do you think about it?
We think
Nobody say hi.
The poetry.
Bravo!
The poetry will save us.
Yeah.
The poetry must save us.
The plagiarists are here to be behind the poetry to save us. So, yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes the technology is a little bit strange. With with Anatoly, we hear him, we don't. We see a new experience. This is the future.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's right. We want to get back to live.
We want to be live. We want to come see you over there. So,
okay.
Next year.
Okay.
I am optimism everywhere.
Yes.
The world will be better with the poetry.
All right.
Yes, it will.
Yes. So now we're gonna bring everybody back.
No, not yet. Just yet.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Everybody stay in the green room there, and we're gonna bring you back in a minute.
I had something I wanted to say. Darn it. Here. This is number 15. And of course, that's Adele Rodriguez's Side Effects. And we all can relate to that. And we're working right now on a cover for Maintenant 16. And we do have a submission period. We're going to go into the new year. So January 1st will be the first day for submissions for Maintenant 16. And it will go through March 1st. So January 1st through March 1st, 2022.
And what's the theme?
We have our new theme. We've been talking about it a few days. And it's net zero. They keep talking about net zero, and we're going to take out the same amount of carbon that they keep putting in and achieve net zero. Well, we say net zero, and not that the Russians have enough problems. It's no slur on the Russians. They're full of shit once again. How can we live in this world that's piled up so much shit? Net zero is what we're getting. Net. Not net zero and not zero, net zero, no zero. So we're going to kind of take the book. If you look at the last page and see the new start, we're going to kind of continue from there with this idea, net zero. And so we're going to bring everybody back up,
right?
And do our Dada chant.
Our Dada chant.
Hopefully we'll have everybody. Can we get everybody up there? Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yes, you are. And, so
everyone is just
bring
to
everybody back up. We gotta get rid of it.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody's there.
Everybody.
Hey, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say da 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 da.
Dada.
Dada. Dada.
Da da da
I like it. Da 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 da. Da.
Take yourself off mute.
Da.
Okay. So everybody, thank you so much for being a part of this show. And thank you.
We are the plagiarists. We have Maintenant 15, Peter Koloftis and Kat Georges, and we have wonderful Regina Bellamy, Imanol Buisan, Béné Kusendillia, Ruud Janssen, Anatoly Kudriavitsky. We have Aliah Rosenthal, Burke, Boni Joy, and Fausto Grossi. So hey, you look great there, Fausto. All right.
So our next part 2 of this event will be at 7:00 Eastern Time, midnight GMT. We're gonna have performers from the Americas, and then next Tuesday we're gonna have parts 3 and 4, which will include more Europeans at Dada Superstars
at the same time next week.
At the same time, and at 7, which is midnight GMT. We're going to have another set of Americas part 2. So please, thank you so much.
I'm going to move everybody around. You can
Thank
go
you.
Go! Look at that! Go!
Hollywood Squares.
I know.
Call in. Believe me, call in.
It's so Poland.
Brady Bunch.
So we're going to end the broadcast now.
And the Brady Bunch. If you want to stay
That's
on,
it.
we can talk some more.
All right. Thank you all for coming and watching online.
Thanks for being live.